Hey there, fellow spiritual seekers. Welcome back to our Bible verse vlog series. Today, we're diving into the book of Psalms, specifically chapter 46 verses 1 to 11. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on these powerful words. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth be removed, though the mountains be carried into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble at its swelling. Psalm 46 1 to 11 KJV is a powerful declaration of faith and trust in God's unwavering presence and protection amidst turmoil and chaos. Here's a breakdown of its meaning, verses 1 to 3, God as refuge and strength. Verse 1. God is described as our refuge, a safe haven and strength, readily available as a helper in times of trouble. Verses 2 to 3. Even when the world seems to fall apart, earth giving way, mountains falling, waters raging, believers should not fear, for God is their unshakable refuge. Verses 4 to 7. Peace in the midst of chaos. Verse 4. God's presence in the city of God, representing God's people, is likened to a river bringing joy and gladness. Verse 5. God dwells within his people, ensuring their stability and providing timely help. Verse 6. Nations may rage and kingdoms crumble, but God's voice ultimately brings the earth to submission. Verse 7. A resounding declaration. The Lord of hosts is with us, the God of Jacob is our refuge. Repeated in verse 11, emphasizing God's powerful presence and covenant faithfulness. Verses 8 to 11. God's sovereignty and the call to be still. Verses 8 to 9. An invitation to witness God's mighty works, particularly his ability to bring peace and subdue conflict. Verse 10. A command from God. Be still, and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen, I will be exalted in the earth. This calls for surrendering to God's sovereignty, ceasing opposition, and acknowledging his ultimate authority. Verse 11. The psalm concludes with the repetition of verse 7, reaffirming God's presence and protection as the source of strength and security. Significance. Trust in God. Psalm 46 urges unwavering trust in God as the ultimate refuge and source of strength, even amidst life's most terrifying and chaotic circumstances. God's sovereign power. The psalm emphasizes God's supreme authority over all creation and human affairs, reminding believers that he is in control even when things seem out of control. God's constant presence. It highlights the immanence of God. He is not distant but intimately present with his people, offering protection and peace. Call to submission. The command, be still, and know that I am God, encourages believers to surrender their anxieties and acknowledge God's rightful place as sovereign ruler. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this verse insightful, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to follow and subscribe for more spiritual wisdom. Until next time, take care and stay blessed.